Hello, everyone. So today I will do the vibe coding, actually requested by Patrick, the organizer. So we will do some coding here. I do not have too much PPTs, maybe just follow. Okay. So today I will do the vibe coding. So actually it is like the AI demo, how to use AI to build the front end, back end, and smart contract. And I will just show the process and hope you enjoy it. So let me have the first kind of the super vibe coding ones. So, I mean, this kind of AI tools is built by ChainIDE, and in these tools, it is pretty simple. If you really want to do the super vibe coding side, we will just enter some kind of the features and parameters. The magic prompt is above is the contract ABI and address. Please use the pure HTML JS deliver CDN and Tailwind to create a simple and beautiful Mint program. Make sure that you use Ether.js version 5 and use Ethereum Safari for the minting. So this is kind of the one-line prompt. All the rest are the parameters. I mean, we just fill in and we just put in the prompt. Then it will automatically generate a lot of code. I will just first to show you, I mean, what it can do. Then we will go through into details, I mean, step by step. Because otherwise, we will just see the AI do the coding, and we see, okay, it makes sense, but we don't know how it is doing that. So now they are trying to create the app.js. And we see the AI is keep generating, keep writing code. Response generated, okay. And all these code are generated by AI. Let's try to play with it. Preview. Example generating. Wait a moment. Wait. Okay, let's wait a few more minutes because the screen is shining. Wait a little bit. Here's Safari. So actually, after the generation, we will see the preview, and we can use AI to generate all the code, and we can link with our MetaMask, and you are able to mint your NFTs. And I will see the result and show you. Create HTML. Great. Need to run it. Okay. A clean module design, Tailwind CSS. Okay, this one is working. Let's see the terminals. Start. So let's scratch from the basic ones. Let's first connect to our MetaMask. So the first step we will do is we will have the example of an NFT metadata, and this is a backend service, and we were able to use this code to set up the backend. Let's go to the terminal. And we write the response tree backend and have server.js. Copy paste the code inside. And inside this kind of code, we will have the constant planet. So this planet will have Mercury and Venus. But actually, we do not have the name and descriptions here. So one of my colleagues already stored the constant planets and with the descriptions and the names inside. So we copy paste this code, and we go back to server.js, and we fill in this constant, because this will help us to have a nice pictures of Earth and Mars. After we have this kind of code, what we will do is we will go to the backend, cd backend, and we will use npm to init to join to have some modules to help us to understand how we use the express, and then we use yarn add express. And now we can use node server.js. So this, with just like 3 minutes, we set up the backend. How we can verify if the backend is working or not? So what we will do is we will add a port. So this port should be 3000 because this is actually the port we added inside the code. And we double check with the server. Now this one is not working, but we should add the planet/1. And magically, we have already added the backend server already up. So it is very simple to use this kind of architecture. You will see, like, as a user, you need to connect with your MetaMask, which is a wallet. And this kind of MetaMask will help you to connect it into the front end. And with the front end, it will call two data. The first data from the backend, where the metadata and the pictures, where are they listing. And the second end will go to the NFT smart contract. And this kind of contract was stored in Ethereum. So now we have already have the backend to be, listed. Whenever you call this kind of URL, you were able to get the JSON of the file, and this kind of JSON will be called from the smart contract side. So next step we want to do is we want to use AI to help us to build up the smart contract. Let's go to here. We create a new repository called contract, and then we create a new file called simple nft.solidity. And we have another prompt. So this prompt is kind of interesting. It said, provide an NFT contract written in Solidity 0.8.23 and override some base UI functions and rename the private and to some new parameters. And let's try with our code stage. Go there. Copy code. Okay, now MetaMask is connected, and we have this kind of simple NFTs. And we choose 0.8.23, we go compile. Okay, it's still working. Now we have our ABI and bytecode. So ABI are the interface of the smart contract, and we can deploy this smart contract on Ethereum. We use testnet Safari. So for the name, which should be solar system. Symbol is solar. And the base URI should be this server. And we click deploy. We click confirm. And we wait for the confirmation, and now this kind of smart contract already listed on Ethereum testnet. The next step, the final step we plan to do is for the front end. We also want to use AI to build with the front end. So let's go back to the prompt. So this time we want to use app.js to use React and Ether.js that first connect to the MetaMask wallet, and then we use the wallet address, to connect into the Ethereum testnet. So what we will do is we will go to code stage again and see the code stage is trying to create a lot of stuffs. And we have a new server, and in this kind of server, we're going to host for our front end. So first, we go to this one, the nps create React app. It is a framework, it's very easy. So we just let the download start. It will automatically have the framework for the NFT and a framework for the front end, and we need to substitute the app.js, actually the JS code, to inside the front end framework. And then we can have the code that can connect to the MetaMask, and also can call for the code that can call the Ethereum testnet. Wait a little bit. Hope the network is working. Install. We'll wait a little bit. Hope that network is working. Should work. Installing use npm. Okay, finally. There are 268 modules. They are installed. Let's go back to the app.js. We substitute the code. This one, copy the code, substitute inside, and then we will be able to see there are two parameters we want to fix. The first one is for the contract address. So actually, after we deployed on the simple nft.solidity, we already have the contract address, which is here. And we copy paste the contract into the app.js. Here it is. And also we have the second one for the contract API. So after we compiled, we already have the API here. So we copy paste the smart contract API. So we put it inside this contract API. Now everything is done. So we just want to host this server. Hopefully what we will do is we will go to front end. And we add ethers.5.7.2. And we start the server. Then you can see the end of the whole demo. Wait a little bit. Downloading. Ah. So there are some download and auto generations, but it's better than code by ourselves. I mean, it's already a lot of modules. Usually what we want to build a backend, build a front end, we need to have a lot of modules and we need to code everything by ourselves. But now with the AI, we can just like the AI to be hardworking. It will be much easier for us. Wait a little bit. Okay. And after we finish, the final step will be we start the server and we will, connect everything and you will be able to see how the users can mint the NFTs through the whole application. Little bit. Start the server. Oh. Okay, now it's wrapping. And the last step, we start the server, yarn start. Yes, we want these applications to be a new port. It should be 3001. Start the development server. Wait a little bit. Okay, now it's compiled successfully, and this server is already open. It's already up. Let's add the port 3001, and let's play with this step. 3001. Let's go. Refresh a little bit. Okay, now it's up. And forgive me that there are very few UI here, but the functionality should be working. So we click connect to the MetaMask. It already automatically connect to my MetaMask. And this is my wallet address. And I want to send this kind of NFTs into myself maybe, or any other address, also good. I click mint. And then the MetaMask is jump out, and we click confirm. And the token minted successfully. Let's check with the testnet on the OpenSea. Not this one. Let's try. Oh yeah, 20 seconds ago, and it's already minted. And we can double check all the information from EtherScan. So that's it, what I want to demo today. Thank you very much.